I want to see something. War Dogs 30-minute gameplay. I want to see this really quick. This video is going to be really weird to watch because I've already played this game. With the way the game is like designed, it's like you could have an awful time or you can have an amazing time. That's the way I feel, right? Because you have like a bank, you have profit, and you have 100 players. You might have players that don't give a fuck on your team, and you might have players on the other team that do give a fuck. And it'll just be a mixed bag every single time, you know? So I feel like the best way to play this game is probably to just make the most out of every situation and just play as selfishly as possible. Oh yeah, this is the kill. This game has the kill cam, right? Yeah. I saw this clip actually. This needs to go for sure. I think it may have already gotten.
To actually go for the zone and stop fighting. Like we need the point.
Why the kill? It's weird. I don't love the kill cam, but at the same time, I get the kill cam because everybody in this game just has a sniper rifle and is sitting in a bush or sitting in a tree or sitting up top. So without the kill cam, you don't know anything ever. So like at one hand, it's not really realistic, but on the other hand, you're always getting sniped. So it's kind of, it's a little bit necessary. I don't know. It's weird. No, this game is not a milsim, guys. This game is not a milsim. It's not a milsim. And it's not what it is. Just so we're clear. You could tell just by watching it, it's not a milsim. Oh, that guy's whiffing.
Wasn't him. Yeah, that thing. Nope, getting each other now.
This is the type of game where you're either having a lot of fun and dominating, or you're just getting rocked. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
There still, on that hill, on the ridge.
The best way, I think, to experience this game is going to be with custom servers. So I really hope Bulkhead has custom servers available right off early access or whatever. Because that will be the best way to enjoy it. This custom rule set, custom servers. Random servers completely kill the progression and dollar part of it, though. That's arguably the part that I don't like as much. Hey, Hannah.
Mikey!
Hello.
Oh, I thought you couldn't hear me for a second.
No, I hear you, sorry.
Alright.
That's flipped it.
Like, if I was to make a War Dog server, I would make it no progression. Every game starts the same. You progress in the game.
Everyone sees AK ammo and need it.
And then it resets every time.
Shotgun versus feud. There's a sniper on the bridge.
The one thing I don't love is the idea of... Like, the one thing I don't love is the idea of one team having millions of dollars and then another team only having hundreds of thousands of dollars. Because you know what that means? You lose every single time. So, I don't know if Bulkhead has, like, a plan to, like... I don't know if they have a plan to, like, balance money. So, like, if Team Red has $10 million and Team Green has $100,000, does Team Green get, like, an influx of money that they can use not from their reserve? Because, like, what ends up kind of happening and will happen is one team's going to always be stacked. They'll have so much money. And then all the other teams will have players that have less experience, less money. And then you know what that means? You'll spawn in. You'll fly to the LZ or whatever. Die. Lose all your money. Spawn again. Get another kit. Get in. Die. Lose all your money. But then if you're someone that has millions of dollars, you can do that an infinite amount of times. But if you're someone who just started, you can't do that many times. You'll just be poor. So I don't know if they're going to have some balancing for like making sure people that are stacked on one side that have the most money on that side. I don't know if money will trickle into the other people. I don't know. True, I don't like that you have millions and I don't. Okay, all right. See, there you go.
Leave him, leave him.
I want this Huey.
Oh, blow it up, blow it up, blow it up, blow it up, blow it up. Please, shoot. Did it hit?
Got the RPG.
I think it hit, right?
Going down.
Yeah, yeah. Nice.
Guys, I might ping this one. Here. On this hill.
Can you loot bodies? Yeah.
Oh my god.
He's really hurt. He's really hurt on this hill. He's lost his rotor.
He's spinning out.
There you go. He's dead. Well done. That was him, Sean. Artillery!
The dragging in this game works really well. It's really smooth.
I just want to make a max.
Is this Bellum sort of milsim or more like Squad? Neither. Wait, what? Those are the same games. Bellum and Squad are like the same games.
Ripping.
This is more like
Oh god. Oh god.
I would say it's a little closer to like Battlefield, I guess.
Edge of bridge.
I guess that would be a better comparison. I don't know.
Suppress, I'm gonna drag. Suppress.
Yeah, the drag works really well.
Got him.
Little bird coming in with people. I'll revive Sean.
Get off the bridge. Just get off the bridge. Just get off the bridge.
Big Tuna knows the devs. That's his title.
Jumps. This way. We're getting Joe.
Recess.
Okay, you need to get off that bridge now because they're going to fire at you.
There it is.
Uh-oh. Are they all dead? Nope.
Thank you.
Oh man, I wish I knew when it was going to come off locked. There we go. Two. Gonna get it? 2, 0. Zero. Let's go, Shroud. Oh, no. Shit, wasn't that?
I'll revive him.
They're trying to guess the last code.
Let's go.
Thank you. Doing Sean.
4, 2, 8.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Awesome.
Oh, headshotted.
I'm minted now.
I know where he is now. Can someone get me, please?
It's red south northeast.
I'll legal peeker.
I'll take this one.
Oh, helicopter full of people trying to land
Is
really
this game
high.
fun from what you've played? I've had really good experiences, and then I've had some rough experiences. Damn.
Oh my god, I'm posting that in the dev channel. That was a shot. Honestly.
Yeah, I've had really good experiences with this game, and then I've had some that are not so good. But that's what I'm saying. Like, when one team is stacked,
Get me up. I know where he is now.
when one team is stacked, it's really, really difficult. Is the flying good?
Can't hit. That is not ours.
I need the
I think when I played, there was a little bug with it or something. I don't think it was as smooth as it was supposed to be, so I don't know. It felt good. It just like felt like a little clunky, and I think there was just something that they needed to tune better. I mean, they're really quick with tuning stuff in this game, though.
Is that Ben's friend? Is he
Like, they're actively doing play tests, and like, if people have feedback or whatever, they'll make quick changes.
I can move.
Like I had feedback on this tower, and I was like, dude, these ladders are so loud. Like, can you please lower the volume of the ladders? And then they lowered the volume of the ladders. So like they have like little things that they could change quickly, and if people like complain about them, they'll change them.
Little bit behind.
I imagine when this game comes out in early access, it'll be a very active development, and they'll be changing stuff very quickly.
Manning, I'm following you. Go on, Flair. No. No, James. Oh, he's on the top of the tower. He's on the top of the tower.
Oh, we blew on. Oh, he's still here.
Is this not just Armor Reforger?
I think I'm safe here.
It's similar in some regards, I guess.
Oh, fuck.
Fucking suppress him.
By the way, that's another reason why I like Bellum more than Armor Reforger. Everyone always like, why the fuck are you playing Bellum and not Armor Reforger? Another reason why I like Bellum is when you play Bellum, everyone participates. When you play Armor Reforger, half the players are sitting in spawn, dealing with their inventory. Sometimes that happens in this game too. Is like you have so many mixed players, experienced players versus not. People just sit and spawn forever, and they're doing nothing. They're just sitting there, like play the game. Watching a War Dogs video.
Go, sunflowers. Oh, I'm gonna get closer. Oh, a little rat on the tower.
Right, we'll get him. Oh man, I didn't get the shot off. I was waiting for him to.
This just seems like Reforger X Battlefield. Pretty much, yeah. I mean, it's trying to be Arma 3 King of the Hill.
What are we doing?
Arma 3 King of the Hill is essentially what this game is, just not as
Oh, his helmet's broken.
junk. Arma 3 is some junk, to be honest. So it's essentially doing that, but not junky. I feel like towers are going to change a bit before release. Towers are tough. I don't love these towers. Nice shot.
Shit out.
All right, I think I'm gonna play a BG while we wait, or while I wait. Okay.
Okay. What do you think of the death cam? I'm indifferent. I don't know. Everybody in this game snipes, dude. Everybody snipes. Without the death cam, you don't even know where you're getting shot from sometimes. So, like, it kind of can be nice to call out for your team. I'm not kidding. There's people in every tree line, every bush, every building, sniping you from all different angles at all times.
Hot zone, hot zone, hot zone.
At least they could balance stuff with pricing too, and not just nerfing the actual weapons. I feel like there should be some free kits, in my opinion. It's too easy to start off and to just go broke, and then you can't do anything. All it takes is like 2 lives. Damn, this guy can fly. Holy shit. Oh, wait, that's still pretty good. What the hell?
I'll be meat shield. I'll be meat shield.
What? Definitely an enemy.
There's a free gun. Yeah, but then you still got to buy everything else. Are you just gonna run a gun with 1 mag? I'm pretty sure this is the free gun, right? The Bushmaster? People have to see themselves spending 4K hours in a game these days, or they're not interested. I mean, there's only so many games that you could spend 4,000 hours in. Path of Exile, an MMO like WoW or Final Fantasy or something, or just a hyper-competitive game that you know isn't going anywhere like Counter-Strike or League of Legends or Dota or something. That's it. Those are all the games that you could spend that many hours in. There's nothing else.
Yep. Alright, I'm gonna get this other guy up then.
It's the recess.
For most people. I'm talking about your average Joe. I'm not talking about, like, you know, niche people who love to play 25,000 hours of Tarkov or whatever. I'm just talking about, like, when it comes to, like, you grab an average human being, that's their options when it comes to playing that many hours.
Yeah, it was in that building with Joe, is it? Whoever it is? Yeah, Joe.
Maybe Apex if you like BRs or Fortnite or something, obviously. You know, you could throw in a couple other games in there.
You don't even bring any bandages, do you?
Grand Theft Auto if they like role play.
Do you buy armor? I'm not even full healing. Just give me a bit.
I've got a helmet, no armor yet. It's 10k to unlock the armor. Still early.
Okay,
That's the one hard part about making a game right now is, like, no matter what game you make, there's probably a better version of it out already, and you have to compete against it right off the rip. Shit's tough. Maybe kill cam should cost money to view. That's actually not a bad idea. I know you're trolling, but that's actually not a bad idea.
Literally.
Let's run at him.
Yeah, just run him. Run him through and just turn around on the left.
Absolutely fucking ruined.
Yeah, this ends up happening a lot in the game, and I don't know how to fix it. If you look at the bottom left, it shows 29 green players in the field, 6 red players in the field, and 20 blue players in the field. This will always happen in every single game. There'll always be 2 teams with, like, a, you know, good amount of players and 1 team with nobody. I don't know how to fix that. How do you fix that? I'm not sure. Someone always gets bullied in a 3-team environment every single time.
That was dirty. That was fucking on. Fucking full on straight around the corner.
Wait, that's enemies?
Yeah, over there. Like,
yeah.
Sunflower field sort of place.
Wait, that's not a bad idea. Make it so that stuff is cheaper if you're... Like, look at this. Look at it now. There's 3 red players in the field. 3. Out of 33, there's 3 of them. You are never coming back. Unless you could somehow organize the biggest attack and coordinated hit, but you can't just grab 30 strangers and make that happen. You could in a community environment. If you had a community server, you actually could. But in a public, no shot. No shot you're going to organize that.
Bitch's helicopter. Ah, he's being lined up by attack helicopter. That's gaming. There he is. Yep. Soldier, he's been lined up. That was so far away, I was like, he's dead.
3 teams seems like a weird choice anyway. In PlanetSide 2, it works because there's a huge territory map. I love a 2-team thing. I don't think 3 teams really is necessary. I don't really understand what 3 teams adds to the value of the game.
Peek in my side.
I did
Go
not
at the
get
same time. Go.
He's me. Peeking to you.
You have no idea how much I hate this design. I hate it so much. It's bad in Arma 3. It's bad in this game. The freaking rooftop with 2 ladders as your entry points. I hate it. Why is it just 2 ladders? It would be okay if you could, like, if the animation maybe was faster or some shit. But, like, look at how he gets stuck up here. Like, there's no, you're not, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? UE5 is such a cancer? UE5 is incredible. What do you mean? What? You don't know anything. You know nothing.
Alright, Tom, I guess we're doing this.
What's a cancer is developers that just use it and then they don't try to actually, like, they just try to, like, skip ahead. That's a cancer, right? When you grab a UE5 game and you just try to skip ahead and you don't design it well and you just use all of the default tools and you just expect it to just work. Dude, what impresses me in this game is how smooth the vehicles are. Every game that I've seen a helicopter, besides Battlefield, of course. Battlefield does a good job, but that's kind of their bread and butter. Every game that's like this, you'd always expect the vehicles to be like jank and like glitching around in the air. It's really smooth. Unfortunately, driving the helis in the current builds didn't feel as smooth, but I think that's a bug.
Dropping a grenade off the edge.
Visually, looking at the helicopters, they look smooth, for sure. Sorry, flying, whatever. Driving, flying, whatever.
Stay still. Sorry, I'm trying.
I'm hoping that they fix it, because, yeah, the helicopters are not smooth to fly. Like I said, I think it's still a bug, but...
Someone climbing up.
Someone going up the steps.
And there's skills to make flying better? No. I mean, there's your own skills. Your piloting skills. There's no skill tree or anything in this.
I see it. Oh, nice. Right, so they can't respawn now. No.
Oh no!
No! Get the money!
I knew that was gonna happen.
Alright, I'm going down. Fuck it. I can't get down that side. Oh my god.
Why did MOFES games disappear as a trend anyway?
That's what you do.
I think they just turned into looter shooters. That's all.
I was healing.
Alex, you guys still got sniper.
I just climbed down and yeah.
I thought there was someone. Yeah. Oh god, keep clearing this. Let me. Alex, whenever you want, mate, we're just down here.
Seems like you control that rooftop. Nobody can touch you. It's just like, everybody in this game is playing their own little game, right? So if your own little game is controlling this rooftop and just sniping people and that's all you want to do, you do that. You're technically providing points to the team. You know, you are in the zone. I just don't see how this game's going to be any better than BF6. I mean, it doesn't play like Battlefield 6 at all. You know, BF6 is like... I think their hope with this game is to just recreate that Arma 3 King of the Hill vibe a little bit.
Get him up, get him up.
Because this is nothing like BF6. It's not as arcadey. It's not as fast. You need to make sure you don't die. You don't give up your life. Because, like, imagine you go out. Imagine you have, like... I mean, an example right now is looking at this screenshot. He has 14,000. Imagine you spent 14,000 on a kit and you have $400 left. If you die, have fun. You know, you're going to have a miserable next couple hours. So... It's just a little different. This game is like, it's a lot slower than
Alright,
you'd
my game's about to
imagine.
end.
Okay. This game's a lot slower than you'd imagine, but then it's also quite fast depending on where you, like, what happens.
He's dead.
Can't you just more to the rooftop? You can. I mean, someone needs to
in the forest.
invest in that, but yeah.
I see him. You see me? Oh, fuck off. Car.
Oh, car coming in.
That was full car.
It's pulled up. It's pulled up.
How's it?
You played a test or two, right? I did, yeah.
Dead.
Going back.
One of my tests was really good and really fun, and then the other test was the complete opposite.
Think that.
That's where they have to figure out the balance, right? How do they balance that? I'm not sure. I have no clue.
Load up. Where's the hottest point we could land?
Hot zone.
That's the one, Alex.
Tower 1.
Tower 1. You're not in the.
Because in a game with 100 players where it's sandboxy, your experience is going to vary game to game depending on the 100 players that are in the server, right?
Okay.
Like, you can imagine if you joined a team and 5 of the players on a 33-player team were good, and then the other 20, math is hard, what, 28 players were bad, you would imagine you're going to have a miserable time.